Welcome back to Crank One Performance. Today I am going to bring you another informational video, and this is about the brake pads. You know, the brake pads that make your motorcycle stop? Well, this is more than complicated because there are three types of brake pads available in the market. First is the organic, another one is the ceramic, and third is the sintered. Today I am going to break down this topic just for you, so stay tuned and I will let you know which one you should choose for your motorcycle. So first thing first, what a brake pad do? When you pull the lever of your brake, the brake pads rub against the disc and it creates friction. So the magic happens in the friction material. So let's start with the organic brake pads, which you will find in most of the commuter plus some of the sports motorcycle as well. This is a Yamaha R15 which uses the organic brake pads. While the organic brake pads are made up of carbon, fiberglass and rubber material. These brake pads are easy on wallet, these are easy to purchase, easily available. But the problem is these brake pads wear out faster. If you ride it in the demanding condition or ride it aggressively, these brake pads do not like heat. Now, why these brake pads are found in most of the motorcycle is because company want to cut some cost and these are easy to manufacture. Almost every other motorcycle under the 400cc category uses the organic brake pad, and you will find these brake pads with almost every other mechanic because these are cheap. And under the heavy heating conditions, these will also create brake fade. Now, what is brake fade? Brake fade is a phenomenon whenever you aggressively push your lever and apply the brakes, you will feel the decrease in braking performance. Brake fade also means braking is not as effective as it used to be, and you will feel this difference when you will aggressively apply the brakes. Now, if you are experiencing all of these things, that's when you should consider yourself upgrading to the Crank One ceramic brake pads. Now, these are excellent in heat dissipation, quiet in operation and reduce brake dust. While these brake pads provide balance of comfort and performance, these are also expensive compared to the organic brake pads. These brake pads are made up of ceramic fiber and non-ferrous material, and these are known for their better durability compared to the organic brake pads. These are also used for your day-to-day commuting as well, giving you the better performance than the organic ones. Now, these brake pads perform better in the extreme condition. These can take up heat up to 350 degrees Celsius to 450 degrees Celsius and also performs well in the wet conditions. Crank One ceramic pad also makes sure to keep your rotor in best shape even after giving the performance braking. On the other hand, Crank One sintered brake pads are made for most of the performance and track motorcycles, just like the Kawasaki ZX-10R, Suzuki Hayabusa, BMW S1000RR. These brake pads are made by compressing the metal particles under extreme conditions, and that's why these brake pads will give you extreme performance and durability. Now, these brake pads are ideal for the aggressive riding style and people who do take their motorcycle on the track. Crank One brake pads can take heat up to 600 degrees Celsius to 650 degrees Celsius, and these brake pads also prevent brake fades in the extreme braking conditions. Now, these brake pads are also suited for the people who do long touring with their heavy motorcycles, put weight on their motorcycles. In that conditions, these brake pads perform exceptionally well. But compared to the other two, sintered pads are the expensive ones here. Well, the choice of brake pads always depend on your riding style and the conditions you encounter. Organic brake pads are good for everyday riding and for commuter motorcycles, but don't expect much from them. If you want a bit of performance and want to upgrade your organic brake pad, go for the Crank One ceramic series. That will give you better performance compared to the organic brake pad and will be more comfortable for the wet conditions. Now, if you are someone who owns a track motorcycle, a racing motorcycle, and want to do racing on the tracks, then you should definitely consider yourself upgrading to the Crank One sintered brake pads. These are the best brake pads for the track focused motorcycle or for your racing performed motorcycles. Remember, brake pads are crucial for safety. You should always inspect your brake pads and replacement is essential. By understanding the difference between all three brake pads, you should be well informed what to choose for your motorcycle. Alright then, there you have it. Brake pads explained simply. If you found this video informative, do follow Crank One Performance and I will meet you in our next video with more information.